Hey, Ben Sissel here with SVRA, and this is our race report from Watkins Glen. And wow, what can I say but perfect weather. Thousands of spectators poured in, but even beyond that, Watkins Glen staff told us that the number of campers smashed their expectations this weekend. And to add to that, we had Westies at Watkins, a group of Westphalia VW bus owners got together and came out here, and they got to do track parade laps, but also camp out the whole weekend. And talking to them, they had a blast. We had a huge car show in the infield, and the participants of that car show got to do a few parade laps around the track as well, and they had a blast. Well, first of all, let me talk about Friday night. We planned an event at the Corning Museum. Corning that makes the glass and the bakeware and all kinds of great stuff. And we got to take a parade 18 miles away for the race cars and some of the parade cars. And we got to see a guy blow glass and make the trophy for the NASCAR event that's happening here at Watkins Glen in about 10 days. That was super cool. Then we had a Saturday night party with a great band.
McHenry with Jaguar, and well, what's going on behind us? That's our F-Type Autocross, where anybody has the opportunity to drive our 550 horsepower F-Type two-seater sports cars.
But let me get going on the racing. We had some great racing this weekend. Because Watkins Glen is repaving the race surface, we couldn't do the boot, so we had to do the short track, the NASCAR track. And from what I was hearing from the racers, they actually enjoyed it. It was kind of a neat change, and a lot of them said they could really get into a good rhythm with the short track. And then, on top of that, David Porter broke the short track record at Watkins Glen. Now picture that, if you're a spectator coming here to a vintage race and you just saw a guy break the record. That was quite a special thing, and we congratulate David Porter for that.
And just to race at Watkins Glen was a special occasion. To come here and set the track record, an incredible car like this, I'm not quite sure what words describe it. It's absolutely unbelievable.
We celebrated 50 years of Chevron, and we had a Chevron New York Governor's Cup that was amazing just to see that many Chevrons on Watkins Glen. You know, anytime you have historic cars on such a historic track, it was a sight to see. We had Alphas at the Glen. Every 5 years the Alpha Club gets together, and we had a bunch of Alphas racing with some great stories, some great reunions with cars. We had some historic Alphas here, and we had one great race Sunday for all the Alphas. And then we just had great racing in general. I gotta give another shout out to Group 9. It was really cool to see the Formula cars at Watkins Glen. There's just something about that visual of the Formula cars coming up the S's up the hill. It just looks like a time machine. And Watkins Glen always over-delivers. A great place to be. Fantastic views. The spectators love racing. They really get into it. Tons of campers. And just a great weekend had by all. Thank you for watching this. Thank you for supporting SVRA. And please come out to our next event at Pocono. It's going to be fabulous.